Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and today we have the pleasure of drawing another Fleet member. This one is another one of the Plain Girls, and her name is Nini117. Luckily for you guys, for this video I found out how to zoom in and out for certain areas. That way you can see which section of the image I'm specifically working on at the moment. For the head part of the drawing, mainly what I did here is I first drew the guidelines, the eyes, and then you saw later on I tried to draw the other side of the eye, but I just ended up copying it over. This time you get to see what it's like for me to have to draw a torso, because I literally sketched it out as you see, but I ended up having to change it because I didn't like the way it was fitting with the design, and it gave it a more dynamic pose whenever I edited it out. So right here you just get to see my struggles of having to draw a new one. Another part of the design that I had to edit, because if you edit the torso you also have to edit the hips to make them more aligned with how the torso will look. And to be honest, it was a struggle because mainly whenever I first drew her, I had her flying, so I didn't worry too much about the legs. But as I went on, whenever I decided to change the pose, I decided to change the legs as well, for her to go from flying to having a standing pose. The hands, I was also thinking about what I want to do for the top of the design as like a shirt or anything like that. And for a windsuit, I decided to go with a zipper unzipped halfway with a shirt underneath, because I found a reference and I thought it would be a good design to add to mine. Whenever I'm using a reference, I mainly put the image to the side so that way I can look off of it and see what elements I need. And honestly, with me drawing the hands, it just felt like the best way for me to do that. Use the reference just to draw the base outline of them, and then for the wingsuit, when I was coloring on it, I used that to just test out the base colors of what I might want on it. Started working on the hair here, so basically my process whenever I start drawing the hair is to work on the front hair first, and then from there go to the bangs so I can see how I want to draw the in between parts of the front hair and bangs. you'll see partway through drawing the right side of the hair that I ended up going back to the bodysuit and drawing in the shirt. I ended up finishing off the hair and then decided to go back to the hands to finish those up as well. Along the way, I also decided to change the colors of the wingsuit because I didn't like how the black was meshing with the rest of the colors. So I turned it into an all gray suit with a black shirt underneath and then white design pattern. Where I take the colors off of a different sketch of the main character that I'm drawing just so that way I can get the color patterns right. Here I'm just finishing up touches on the wings, coloring in the mouth, the hair, and just finishing rendering the piece along with if I want to add a background, I also do that as well. So just enjoy the rest of the speed paint and thank you for watching. Remember to leave a like and follow if you want to see more of my content.